Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice, and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Newsletter Guru TV is brought to you by Jim Palmer's famous No Hassle newsletters. Newsletters are the best client retention tool available and the secret to getting more profitable repeat business and the customer referrals you deserve. With Jim's customer-loving content and done-for-you newsletter templates, you'll get your newsletter out the door and into your customers' hands in less than 1 hour per month. Become a member today at www.nohasslenewsletters.com.
Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. In this episode, I want to talk to you about friendship and kindness and ultimately the power of reciprocity, all right? So my good buddy James Malinchak, I was just out at his conference in early December, and we chatted a couple weeks later, and I told him how much I just appreciate everything that he does and how many people he teaches, and I always still learn from him on how to run seminars and how to make money in the speaking business and things like that. It was a very nice conversation. And then something about a week later, a big box of goodies arrived here at my office. James sent me Millionaire Secrets Revealed, the CDs, DVDs. He just filled it with his wrist guard and Get Stuff Done Fast, his pen. He also sent me these books. I mean, it was a goodie bag of all of James's products. And I was like, that is incredibly nice, first of all. I totally appreciate his friendship. And so, you know, I've been thinking about, this has been like 2 weeks ago, I'm thinking about what am I going to do? I'd like to do something nice for James. And to be honest with you, James and I share a common fondness for the old Miami Vice series. I've sent him a gift. He gave me a Ricardo Tubbs action figure. It's pretty funny. But it's like, I got to be honest, buying something for James, a little bit like buying something for my parents. Like, they have everything they need, or they have the means to buy everything. So I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. And you know what? Instead of making a rash decision, I tucked it away and I think about it. And this morning I had an idea in my kind of my first thing in the morning kind of quiet time where I do some thinking and praying about some big things. And I got this great idea. And I know James is a very giving person. And so instead of sending him a gift, what I decided to do, see, Stephanie and I are involved with a couple charities here locally. One of them, one of my passions is helping to feed the hungry. And so we're involved with a charity called the Lord's Pantry. So James, what I'm going to do is I have a check here for $250. I'll cover up my my checking account number. $250 made out to the Lord's Pantry. I'm going to take it to them, and I'm going to introduce them to James Malinchak and say, I want to make this gift in his name. And I'm also, because I have these books actually, I'm going to actually give them these books. So I figured some of the families there might want to learn about Teenage Tips for Success or Chicken Soup for the College Soul, which James co-authored with Jack Canfield. And so I'm going to give him these books as well. I'm going to hold on to these, okay? But I'm going to give them these books and introduce them to James. Now here's the really cool thing. So I just told you a story about friendship and kindness and just being nice to each other. But you know, one of the reasons I had to think about this for a while is because there's a very important business lesson involved here, and it's called the power of reciprocity. I teach the power of reciprocity in my program. My program, Double My Retention. Okay, I don't want this to be like a commercial, but it's a very important strategy. So let me tell you about it, since this is Newsletter Guru TV. When you do something nice for somebody, the power of reciprocity kicks in like 99.9% of the time, and you think to yourself, what am I going to do in response to that nice gesture? All right, now, James sent me some stuff. I wanted to do something nice for him. Again, it's more out of friendship. I don't think he expected it in return, but I did feel, you know, and I think in my own business, I use the power of reciprocity in my business, No Hassle newsletters. I do unexpected gifts for my new members. I send them copies of my books. I send them some gratitude cookies from the Zen Rabbit Cookie Company, my friend Lori Seitz. And so those things all are part of my retention strategy, because when you do something nice for somebody, they feel They may feel compelled, they may feel maybe just a desire to reciprocate and do something kind in return. So the really cool thing that happened to me over these couple of weeks, I kept thinking about James, was that, you know, what would be really important to James, I mean, he was on The Secret Millionaire, he's got a big heart, I know he's a philanthropist, and he gives back. I said, you know what? We support the Lord's Pantry every month, but I'm going to step it up and do something in addition to what we usually do. So there's $250, which is going to be, I think it's going to mean a lot more to James than me sending him some of my stuff. So the power of reciprocity is very, very big. It's very powerful. It's going to actually feed some hungry people here in Chester County. I know that's going to make James Malinchek feel good. But I want you to think about also how you can use the power of reciprocity. It's not devious, but when you treat your customers, your clients, your patients nicer, when you occasionally gift them or do nice things, they in turn want to do nice things for you. Whether it means staying longer, buying more of your products, giving you some referrals, it's all good stuff. It just, in a way, it just keeps paying it forward. So that is the big lesson of today. First of all, kindness, relationships, friendship, and the power of reciprocity. Thank you, James. I hope you appreciate and feel good that your generous gesture to me is going to result in some kids hopefully not being as hungry during this winter season. So thank you for that. And folks, use the power of reciprocity in your business. If you want to learn more about that, check out my program, Double My Retention. And until next week, on another episode of Newsletter Guru TV, my name is Jim Palmer. I'm your host. I am committed to helping you build a more profitable business faster. Be sure to check out Stick Like Glue Radio, my awesome podcast. We are coming up on a full year of doing these weekly episodes, 30-minute episodes every single week about how to help you have stronger connections with your customers, clients, and patients so they stay longer, because we all know when they stay longer, they spend more and refer more. And that's always a great thing. Hey, go out there and do something nice for somebody today. It's what we just talked about today. Wave them into traffic. So let them get in front of line. Let them get in front of you in their shopping cart at the store, and just do something nice for somebody. We can all be a little bit nicer to each other. In 2013, we're going to make the planet spin a little bit easier on its axis. All right, I look forward to being with you next week. Until then, this is Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru, and you take care.